Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So I've heard somebody's been caught up, because that's what I keep hearing. And so I had to, look into what song that was. And so the song is called Caught Up. It is by Usher. It was made in 2004. So 2004 could be significant for somebody. But we're going to look into the lyrics of the song really quick. It says, G's up, yeah, yeah, come on, you know how we do. I'm the kind of brother who been doing it my way, getting my way for years in my career and every lover. In and out of my life, I've hit love and left the tears without a care. Until I met this girl who turned the tables around. She caught me by surprise. I never thought I'd be the one breaking down. I can't figure it out. Why? I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what it is, but it seems she's got me twisted. I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold on me. Let me go, baby. Now listen. My mama told me, be careful who you do, 'cause karma comes back around. Same old song, nah. But I was sure so. That it wouldn't happen to me, 'cause I know how to put it down. But I was so wrong. This girl was mean. She really turned me out. Her body was so tight. I'm looking for her in the daytime with a flashlight. My homies say this girl is cramping my style and I can't figure it out. And then it goes back to I'm so caught up. I'm so caught up. This girl's got a hold on me and I think I like it, baby. Oh no, oh yeah, oh my, oh. This girl was mean. She really turned me out. Yeah, sugar. My homies say the girl is cramping my style. So somebody, could feel like somebody has a hold on them. I don't know if somebody thinks that somebody, done put some type of love spell on them or something like that. But I feel like that whatever, because something is going on with whoever this person is that's caught up. I don't know. Whoever this person is, they could be having something going on, with like their throat chakra or, somebody's, like trying to mess with somebody's throat chakra. But whoever this person is, the tables have been turned on this person. This person definitely is getting some type of karma. Whoever this is, they could have had a conversation with their mom, and their mom, could have warned them, about karma, because karma comes back around. And, whoever this person is, maybe they didn't believe it. So, I feel like whoever this person is, they came across the right one, baby. Uh-huh. But let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, we got taking a toll. So, something is taking a toll on somebody out here. Somebody, could have like a little girl. Somebody, like could be a single parent. Or something about the mother of somebody's child or the father of somebody's child. But something is definitely, taking a toll on somebody. This could be, like something taking a toll on somebody's house in general. But behind the taking a toll card, we got all cap. So somebody is a liar out here. Somebody is a habitual compulsive liar. So that could be what could be taking a toll on somebody, like their lies. Yeah. the back and forth, the arguing. So there's a liar out here lying, you know what I mean? And yeah, like they don't want to, you know, when they're, you know, confronted about their lies, yeah, they don't want to go back and forth, you know. It's giving me, you know, like narcissist energy. But somebody done bit off more than they can chew, for sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to have to eat their words. So going back to, yeah, somebody's mama, you know, telling them, you know, karma comes back around and they didn't believe it. Or somebody, you know, telling them the karma comes back around and they, you know, didn't believe it. Yeah, they could be eating their words. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? Yeah. Somebody, you know, could have a newborn. So somebody, you know, could have a little girl, you know, and then, you know, like a newborn. But this is the baby mama card. So somebody, yeah, somebody's baby mama. This is also, too, the real love card. So something about, yeah, somebody showing, you know, like real love, unconditional love out here. Uh-oh. It's raining. Oh, it's raining. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be crying out here. Y'all see this umbrella? We've been talking about the umbrella of protection for a couple of messages now. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be being protected, you know, from some type of storm, you know. But this is also, too, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like, doesn't need to, you know, like, cry tears. So something about, yeah, like somebody being hurt out here. But we heard in the song, yeah, like somebody, whoever it is that's been caught up, yeah, they could be crying tears, you know. They could be, you know, like late at night, you know, when they're alone, you know, they could be crying tears. But whoever this is, they could be going through a storm. So it goes back to, you know, karma coming back around. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got, give me my money. Somebody, you know, could be going through some type of financial storm. Whoever this is, they could, you know, like owe people money, or they owe somebody some money. Somebody, you know, could be a social media influencer out here. But we got the cold brew behind the give me my money card. So somebody, you know, could have done some type of money spell out here, or somebody, you know, could have paid money, you know, to do some type of spell work. The get it in writing card flipped over. So somebody possibly, yeah, needs to get something in writing. This could be some type of contract or something like that. Or, you know, if there's some type of offer opportunity, you know, that could be coming somebody's way, somebody needs to, you know, like get it in writing. This could have something to do, you know, with some money being paid back, you know. So somebody, you know, could want to, you know, like bring forth some type of agreement, you know. So, yeah, like get it in writing. Somebody, you know, could be putting their pain, you know, like into music, or their pain into poems, their pain into writing a book. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like turning pain into profit. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be leveling up out here. So while somebody, you know, is going through a storm, somebody, you know, yeah, could be leveling up. But something is escalating out here. So I feel like somebody has made something worse. I don't know. There could be somebody, you know, that wants to take something to the next level, but it's like whoever this person is, I don't feel like, I feel like that, yeah, like they're not, this is giving me, you know, like the King of Cups in the reverse energy, you know, like somebody that's selfish, or somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're misleading, you know. So or maybe somebody, you know, is realizing, you know, that, yeah, like that's them, you know, selfish, misleading, manipulative, you know. But we got learning a lesson. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, learning some type of lesson at this time. So, you know, karma, you know, it's not, you know, really, you know, meant to punish, you know, it's to, you know, like teach lesson. So, you know, somebody's, you know, karma, somebody's lesson, you know, could have to, you know, be to watch somebody level up. Somebody realizes that they should have been upfront with something. This could be, you know, like upfront with their feelings, or, you know, upfront about, you know, like who they are. But we got the fresh start card. So something about, yeah, in the daytime. The song talked about somebody looking for somebody in the daytime with a flashlight. But that's weird. So somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could just be out of sight, out of mind, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could just be doing them, you know, leveling up, going to work, staying out the way, being put up. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, you know, has gone through, you know, like a big storm, you know. But yeah, we know, you know, after, you know, the rain and the storm, you know, the sun comes out. So, you know, I feel like that somebody, you know, has gotten through that storm, you know, and yeah, somebody's leveling up. Somebody's skin could be looking good, you know, yeah, somebody's body could be looking good. Somebody could be exercising, you know. Yeah, just out here focusing on, you know, like themselves, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, is on their self-love tour out here. Somebody, you know, yeah, is pouring into themselves, you know. So, yeah, giving back to themselves. So maybe, you know, like somebody's, you know, like in this mindset is like, you know, because whoever this is, you know, I don't feel like that they really gave a lot, you know what I mean, in the situation, you know. They definitely, yeah, took a lot out of the situation, you know. And I feel like that, yeah, whoever this is, you know, they could be in their feelings, you know, because somebody, you know, is choosing self. But if they chose self, you know, get themselves together, heal whatever, you know, they need to heal from, you know, they possibly wouldn't be in this energy. But somebody likes to be a player, you know what I mean? Somebody likes to deal with a lot of people. So that could be how somebody, you know, got caught up. This person possibly didn't think, you know, that somebody, you know, was going to, you know, like level up, or this person didn't think, you know, that somebody, you know, was going to get out of the storm that they, you know, were in. This person, you know, yeah, they could have watched somebody suffer, you know, like in the storm. This person, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could have excluded somebody, you know. So yeah, they not gonna get through that storm, you know, or yeah, going back to the spell work, whatever spell work, you know, that somebody was doing, you know, it possibly, you know, was to cause somebody, you know, not to be able to get through it. But yeah, I say it all the time, you got to go through it to get to it. Yeah, somebody was playing games, somebody was playing on somebody's top, you know what I mean. But yeah, like this is real life. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to realize that, yeah, life is real. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, you know, like get a reality check. I don't know if that's what, you know, the purpose, you know, of somebody being in somebody's life, you know, was just to get money, you know, just to get a check. But yeah, the only check that somebody's about to receive is a reality check. Why is this storm here? Yeah, somebody's angry out here. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. So whoever this is, yeah, they're going through this storm and they're angry about it. They definitely, yeah, could be angry, you know, because, you know, somebody's leveling up. This is somebody, you know, that could let anger, you know, like get the best of them. This is somebody, I'm picking up Gemini energy. But this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, one minute, you know, they could be crying. The next minute, they're angry. Whoever this is, they're very emotional out here. Somebody's anger, you know, could be escalating. So I feel like somebody just needs to, you know, like be aware. It could be from, yeah, like some type of spell work, you know, that somebody was doing. They could also be angry, you know, because they could have paid, you know, to get this spell work done. So, yeah, whoever this is, that, you know, whoever they paid, they could be going, you know, to that person and being like, yeah, well, you know, what's going on? Why is it not working, you know? And somebody's like, I don't know, but give me my money. Why is this leveling up here? Somebody could smoke a lot. Something about, yeah, somebody wanting some smoke. Somebody, could smoke the marijuana. Something about, yeah, like somebody, going back, to this storm, so a part of somebody's storm, was to, remove things out of their life that don't serve their highest good, and so, yeah, because somebody has done that, yeah, like somebody's skin is glowing, somebody's body is tight, somebody's out here looking like a snack. Somebody, could be angry with themselves. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, like letting their anger get the best of them. And then we have, why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? So somebody, could be angry about, yeah, like some type of beef. Somebody could be from California. Something about, yeah, somebody's air conditioner. Somebody's air conditioner could go out. Or something about, yeah, like somebody being cold. So somebody, could be cold and distant, Or somebody, they live, in a cold climate at a distance from somebody. But there goes that beef. So be aware of the beef, the meat, beef. Something is escalating when it comes to, when it comes to, some meat. I don't know. So there could be, something, could be on the news about, like some meat. So just pay attention to the news, when it comes to, like certain things. I don't know, something could be on the news, when it comes to whoever this person is, because somebody's been caught up. Somebody, could have gotten caught up in some beef, while somebody, was, yeah, like choosing to, continue to focus on themselves and level up. But something is serious out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, would benefit, with like getting more vitamin C in their body. Somebody, could have a vitamin C deficiency. But something definitely, yeah, is serious out here. Somebody, is about to find out, that something is serious or somebody is serious. This is like somebody turning their back on somebody, and yeah, like continuing to, like move on up, Moving on up to the east side. Somebody, could be moving to the east side or something about, yeah, like somebody's life leveling up. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have considered somebody as a non-mother-freaking factor. Or something about, yeah, like somebody angry, because now somebody, could be, like looking at them like a non-mother-freaking factor out here. Somebody, could feel like a non-mother-freaking factor, like just in the world in general, Why is this fresh start here? Yeah, you got out of this world. So somebody, could be being looked at as out of this world, Somebody, could be like alienating themselves, or, like somebody, could withdraw themselves, like from people. But yeah, something about a satellite is significant. But yeah, we got the full moon. So something about, yeah, the full moon is significant. Somebody definitely, yeah, like knows, some stuff that's hidden out here. So I don't know, if, yeah, like, like somebody, so this is like, like somebody telling somebody some secrets, and now they're mad, because, yeah, like, well, I done did them wrong, or, I done treated them like this, and yeah, like, they know all my secrets, so somebody, could be scared, that somebody's going to expose their secrets. But I feel like that, yeah, whoever this person is, they're just paranoid because they've been caught up. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of addictions out here. But whatever somebody, was doing when it comes to some type of spell work, it was supposed to cause somebody, like to be sleepy. It was supposed to cause somebody to be unproductive. But I feel like, yeah, it's happening to this person. Whoever this is, they're really, really, really emotional. So, or somebody, was really emotional. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, if they're really emotional, it's because, yeah, like they've been through, whatever they've been through, But, I feel like that, when somebody, is really emotional about something, it means that, yeah, like they're passionate. So somebody, could be just a very passionate person out here. is this person angry? Yeah, the moon. Because of some secrets. They could also be angry too because of somebody's intuition, you know. But yeah, so whoever this is, they definitely could have tried to cause some type of illusions out here, you know. Trying to cause some type of confusion, or somebody, you know, feels like that, you know, like somebody, you know, has tried to cause some type of confusion in their life. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're getting karma. So somebody, you know, could be getting karma, you know, and they could be looking at somebody, you know, that's leveling up like, well, it gotta be them. It gotta be them, you know. I'm the one that's going through all this. But like somebody's stupid enough to not realize that, they're the ones that's going through all this. So it can't be, you know, the person that, you know, like is leveling up out here. So somebody, you know, could be, like in this self-pity energy, you know. They definitely could be, you know, like sad. They could feel lonely out here, you know. They could be going through a lot of delays. They could feel like that, you know, like they're being rejected, or, you know, like every time, you know, like somebody, you know, tries to do something, you know, they receive a no instead of a yes. But something about, like somebody coming out of hermit mode. So I don't know, you know, if somebody, or like somebody, you know, could just be, you know, like coming outside again. So somebody, you know, they've been focusing on themselves, you know, they've been going to work, you know, they just been, you know, doing what they needed to do. And maybe, like somebody, you know, was kind of enjoying their life more, you know, somebody could be mad about that. So I don't know if somebody thought that somebody was just going to stay in hermit mode, you know, or, you know, you know, just not, you know, have friends, you know, not, you know, enjoy life or whatever somebody thought, you know. But nobody paid this person to think. They can't even think for themselves is what I feel like. But whoever this person is, they could possibly, you know, be coming, you know, out of hermit mode. But this person also chooses not to, you know, go within. So this person, they got beef within themselves, you know. Trying to, you know, blame it on other people. Whoever this is. Why don't you chill with some beef here? We got the death card. So somebody is putting a death to something, or somebody, you know, could have already put a death to something. But somebody definitely, could have been trying to do some type of spell work, you know, to put a death to, you know, like somebody's fresh start out here. Somebody, could have been trying to, like, put a death, you know, like to somebody's transformation or somebody's change. So this is like, like somebody's controlling out here. You change when I say you change. You leave when you know, when I say you leave. Yeah. Okay. That's another reason why, whoever this person is they're going through what they're going through. But somebody, you know, could, like want to have some beef, you know, over somebody, you know, like letting go, you know, releasing themselves, saying goodbye, you know. I don't know, somebody secretly, you know, trying to, like, put a death to somebody. Somebody definitely, could have been, you know, like secretly cooperating out here, you know. So this could be secretly cooperating, you know, like with somebody's ops, secretly, you know, cooperating, you know, with, you know, like the law. But be careful of, like some type of agreements. I don't know if there's somebody, you know, that wants to, you know, like cause some type of truce now. Because whatever they're doing is not working. But somebody, you know, could also be trying to call a truce because, they could be about to receive some bad news, or, they've received some bad news. Somebody's delinquent in something. This could be delinquent in child support, delinquent, you know, when giving somebody their money. Or this person is in debt. This person is in karmic debt. This person could be in debt to, you know, whoever, you know, this message is for. This person is very insecure. They're very childish. You know, this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they like to seek attention. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to put a death to, you know, like their childish ways out here. But something about a death of a child. Mm. So somebody, you know, so there could have been a child, you know, they could have passed away. My condolences. Somebody, you know, could be going through an ego death out here. So yeah, putting away, you know, like their or, you know, putting to death, you know, like their childish ways, you know, their attention seeking ways out here. Somebody's a happiness hater out here for sure. Or there's a happiness hater, you know. So yeah, like somebody going back to, yeah, like somebody can't think for themselves. So somebody, you know, could have listened to you, you know, like a happiness hater, you know, and yeah, like they could have, you know, like done something, you know, out of, you know, yeah, like not listening to their own intuition, not listening to, you know, their own self. But going back to the song, somebody's homies said, you know, that yeah, like the girl was basically, yeah, not right or no good. Yeah, but that girl is high vibing for sure. Whoever, or you know, that man. But yeah, somebody, you know, is all about good vibes. Somebody, you know, is living to the fullest, or at least trying to, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, is enjoying the present out here. Mm-hmm. So, you know, yeah, like somebody went through some type of transformation. Somebody went through, you know, like some type of change, and yeah, like you know, they're living in it. Somebody else loves themselves, you know. Somebody has discovered their self-worth. Somebody has standards. Somebody has expectations. One for this angry with the moon. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be fed up. If y'all see this person looks like that they're going crazy. But something about, yeah, the song said somebody losing control. So somebody, you know, could just be losing control, you know, of, yeah, like their mind, losing control of their life, you know. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like over it, you know. So yeah, like somebody, you know, could be releasing somebody, letting somebody go. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody doing the same thing over and over and over again, you know, getting the same results. Yeah, that's insanity. But somebody, yeah, they could, like, you know, play the same games over and over and over again, you know, thinking that, yeah, like somebody's just gonna stick around, and somebody's like, the hell with you, you know, I got a lot of life ahead of me, you know, I gotta be focused on my future, you know. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, and somebody is definitely, yeah, in massive regrets out here. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could realize, yeah, that somebody, you know, was just trying to help them, you know. Help them, you know, like to transform their life, you know, help them, you know, to, yeah, release things that don't serve their highest good. Mm-hmm. Yep, somebody knows that they messed up. Mm-hmm. Somebody possibly, yeah, don't want, you know, to have no strings attached to this person anymore. Or something about, yeah, like somebody lying, you know, saying that, yeah, like they're not attention. I'm not seeking attention from others. You know, I'm not, you know, dealing with other people, you know, and yeah. Somebody, you know, could have told other people, you know, that, yeah, like they didn't deal with somebody, you know. Somebody, you know, could have been in a whole relationship, you know, but yeah, acting like that they were single. Mm-hmm. We got legal issues at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of legal issues, you know. So somebody, you know, could be delinquent when it comes to some type of legal issues. Somebody, yes, they're frustrated about these legal issues and everything else that they got going on. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could be in massive regrets because, yeah, they could have been ignoring somebody. Something about, yeah, somebody ignoring some legal issues that they got. Yeah, bumping heads. Somebody's tired of bumping heads, you know. Somebody's tired, yeah. So somebody, you know, could be letting go. Somebody's tired of, you know, the off and on, the hot and cold, the detached. somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to use some type of scarcity tactic. So that's a part of, yeah, like that control. Somebody, you know, could drink a lot. Somebody, you know, could be drinking to coke. You got the police station, so something about, yeah, the police station. Somebody, you know, could work for the police, but we did pick that up. Something about, yeah, the police station being called. And it has something to do with some beef. It could have something to do, you know, with like a bugaboo. Somebody, you know, felt like that somebody was a bugaboo, you know, and yeah, they could be finding out, you know, that, yeah, or realizing that somebody, you know, was only, again, trying to help them. Yeah, somebody's all up in their feelings out here. There's also somebody that doesn't have any strings attached when it comes to some type of legal situation, or when it comes to some type of, you know, like police involved situation out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could realize that they shouldn't have, you know, like got themselves involved, you know, in whatever it is that they got themselves involved in. But yeah, somebody, you know, could be unbothered out here. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like, you know, they're angry, you know, and they think, you know, that like them exposing somebody's secrets, you know, yeah, like somebody's gonna, you know, like have some type of beef with them or go back and forth with them. But yeah, somebody's unbothered out here. So yeah, whatever somebody's doing is not working. Ignoring somebody is not working. You know, yeah, being angry, you know, and yeah, like being withdrawn or, you know, whatever, yeah, it's not working. We got bankrupt. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be going bankrupt. Somebody, you know, could have a lot of bills that are past due. But something about, yeah, fresh start. So, you know, like I feel like, yeah, like whatever storm, you know, that somebody, you know, could have went through in the past, you know, there could have been other people, you know, that could have, yeah, like helped somebody to go through this storm. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be receiving, you know, like, yeah, like some type of reward, you know, for, yeah, like going through this storm regardless, you know. People definitely, yeah, watch somebody suffer, you know. People definitely, yeah, watch somebody be in pain. This could be one of them, you know. Or this is somebody that knows, you know, yeah, what somebody has went through, you know. And, yeah, like somebody still chose, you know, to, you know, do what they, you know, did to somebody. Got a Jezebel. Something about, yeah, a Jezebel. Somebody, you know, could be in massive regrets, you know, because they dealt with somebody, you know, with the Jezebel spirit. But yeah, we got Firestorm. So somebody, you know, could be going through some type of karma. So whoever this is going through this karma, I feel like like it's raining, it's burning, you know, it's, yeah, everything, you know, like somebody doesn't want, you know, to happen. Somebody, yeah, could want somebody, you know, like to put their fire out, but or somebody, yeah, was trying to put somebody's fire out, somebody's light out, or yeah, like somebody, you know, was expecting somebody, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like put their fire out, you know. Somebody, you know, could have been expecting somebody, you know, to, yeah, like pay their karmic debt, or, you know, somebody, you know, was trying to give somebody, you know, like their karma, but nah, that's your karma. Whoever this is, yeah, they were trying to rain on somebody's parade, or, you know, yeah. Now somebody wants to end some type of drama, but it's because they're going through endings and loss. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to go through some type of mental breakdown out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they were trying to cause somebody to go through some type of mental breakdown, you know, so that they would lose everything. There's also somebody that could be in massive regrets, you know, because, yeah, like they could have had a kid with somebody, you know, and yeah, now they wish that they used, you know, like protection. So be aware, you know, of somebody trying to, you know, like sweet talk somebody. Or this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're a sweet talker, you know, so yeah, they think that they could talk their way out, you know, of stuff. They possibly, you know, yeah, could have talked their way out of, you know, stuff, you know, in the past, you know, or yeah, just not, yeah, whatever this person has gotten away with, you know, yeah, with other people, yeah, they can't do it with whoever, you know, this message is for. Whoever this is, they could be getting readings out here. Or somebody, you know, could be a tarot card reader. Maybe, you know, like somebody was like, yeah, I don't want to be attached to somebody, you know, getting that does that tarot, you know. But somebody definitely is out of this world when it comes to, yeah, like you know, whatever they do as far as, you know, like spiritually. Or yeah, somebody knows some stuff, you know, that, yeah, like it's out of this world, like some stuff that, you know, like somebody ain't supposed to know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like lighting candles on somebody, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like going to people, you know, to try to help them, you know, to, yeah, like rain on somebody's parade, you know, or yeah, I'll show them, I'll teach them, yeah, but who's being shown, who's being taught? The nerve. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be realize, you know, could have realized that they listened to the wrong people, and whoever this is, yeah, they could be being looked at as a joke now. We got a mother, so somebody's mother is involved. So yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody's mama telling them, you know, yeah, like karma comes back around. But somebody's mother definitely is involved. Somebody's mother could be involved in some type of beef. Or so, you know, somebody's mother, you know, could have told somebody like, look, baby, they be doing that tarot and stuff. No, they dark. You can't be, you know, you can't be, you know, dealing with them, you know. No, you need somebody, you know, yeah, that's not into that tarot stuff. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they can't think for themselves. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, has a bad temper. So yeah, they could be in massive regrets because of something that they did out of anger. But we got a secret hater. So this could be, you know, a secret hater, or yeah, they listen to a secret hater. Somebody's mama, you know, could be a secret hater. But yeah, you need to know that, yeah, God got you. Somebody could be angry, you know, because, yeah, God got you. Yeah, but whoever this is, they can't think for themselves. Yep. Whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, are embarrassed by what they did. And they definitely, yeah, could want to, you know, like tell somebody something out here. Yeah. Whatever they did, they can no longer cover it up. So somebody's cover could be blown. Yeah, something is out of control. Somebody's life is out of control, you know. The whole situation is out of control. And then we have, yeah, Gemini energy. So, yeah, definitely was picking up on Gemini. Yeah, we got furious and full of rage. So somebody's angry. Yeah, somebody is furious. Somebody's full of rage. Or this is, yeah, like somebody, you know, getting readings, and they could be, you know, like finding out some information, you know, and yeah, they're furious, full of rage. Because of the information, you know, that they're finding out. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, is furious and full of rage because, yeah, they you know, listening to, you know, readings, you know, and yeah, they feel like that it's about them, you know. So that's, yeah, somebody's guilty conscience. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, people need to know that it's energy, you know. It's energy. So, people, you know, yeah, if the shoe fits, wear it. If somebody, you know, has thousands of subscribers, you know, how in the hell, I mean, yeah, there's multiple people that can resonate with a message, but you just can't get mad at somebody because, yeah, you think that they talking about you. Exactly. So something about, yeah, somebody's guilty conscience out here. Yeah. Somebody could also be shook and scared as well as furious and full of rage. Somebody, yeah, is emotionally unavailable out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on a life path Somebody's life path could be the number one. This is all about beginnings. So yeah, beginnings, fresh start. Yeah, we got an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, somebody doesn't even know, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, they watch somebody's reading, you know, they watch somebody's video, you know, and yeah, like, yeah, they get so mad because it's like, oh my God, they're telling my whole life. But yeah, like, you put your energy, you know, into their collective, you know, it's a collective message. So yeah, you know, the person that's doing, you know, picking up on the energy, they're picking up the collective energy. So yeah, multiple people could resonate, you know, with one message. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's definitely relevant. Yeah, there could be people, you know, that could be losing respect for somebody. So that could be another reason why somebody's angry, full of, you know, like, furious, full of rage. People are losing respect for somebody while somebody else, you know, is like, you know, like leveling up. You know, this could be, you know, like, so just using, because we got the getting readings card, you know, out here. So somebody, you know, yeah, could be in competition with somebody, you know, and so yeah, the person that's in competition, you know, with the out of this world individual, yeah, they could be, you know, yeah, like, you know, stealing, you know, creative energy, you know, stealing ideas, you know, whatever they're stealing, you know, somebody doesn't even have to be, you know, like a tarot card reader. Somebody could just be, yeah, like a social media influencer. And yeah, people are starting to figure it out. So yeah, that's another reason why people are losing respect for them. Or yeah, people just could be finding out that somebody's a fraud. But yeah, we got spell work. So somebody definitely is doing spell work. I don't know if somebody's doing spell work, you know, yeah, like on somebody's food, you know, on somebody's drinks or something like that. But a lot of spell work, yeah, has been done. Somebody, you know, could have been doing it, you know, like over and over and over and over again. But somebody's life is definitely, yeah, about to change in a very big way. Somebody's first word or last name can start with a U. But yeah, somebody can no longer cover this up. Somebody's cover is blown. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, has been watching somebody's social media platform, you know, and yeah, like, they're getting angry, you know, they're furious, they're full of rage, but at the same time, they're shook and they're scared. It's something about, yeah, some stuff going on in somebody or some people's lives, you know, and yeah, like, somebody, you know, could be realizing, yeah, riots really going on. So yeah, like, if somebody, you know, is hiding, you know, watching somebody, you know, yeah, they can no longer cover it up. Their cover has been blown. And something definitely, yeah, is out of control out here. People could be losing respect for somebody, you know, because they're out of control. But yeah, you know what you know. Whoever this is, you know, yeah, they've been, you know, blocking somebody's money, or at least they've been trying to block somebody's money. Somebody's a money blocker out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been doing, you know, could have done some type of money spell. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have been, you know, like reporting somebody's page, you know, so, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could have been, you know, like, yeah, trying, you know, somebody, you know, could have been being shadow banned. So rock bottom is somebody's new home, and so yeah, now somebody, you know, wants to end some beef. But yeah, somebody's cover is blown, and they were overly confident that they could do this. Somebody definitely, yeah, was overly confident, you know, that they could, you know, like, you know, like, cause somebody to get angry, to get out of control. Somebody knows that, yeah, like, it's too late to apologize, or it's going to be too late to apologize to somebody. We got hiding a pregnancy, so somebody's life could be about to change in a big way. And it has something to do with, yeah, like, somebody being pregnant. Somebody, you know, could have been overly confident, you know, that they could, you know, like, get somebody pregnant, or they were overconfident, you know, that they could, yeah, like, hide a pregnancy. So something about, yeah, like, somebody knowing something. But yeah, somebody can no longer cover this up. Their cover is blown. So yeah. So there could be people that could be about to find out, that somebody's pregnant. This could be, in the next 3 days. We got a Sagittarius, so there's a Sagittarius involved. But yeah, somebody has gotten pregnant, they possibly, don't want no strings attached to that person. Or it's vice versa. So, like somebody, has been pregnant, but yeah, like, they feel some type of way, about the person that they got pregnant with, like the person, that, like, is in this angry energy or whatever, they could, try to, tell people, to make somebody, I got them now. Now they can't go nowhere. Now they can't release me. But somebody definitely, but this could also be too, like somebody, was in massive regrets because, they should have been upfront with somebody about, like a hidden pregnancy or about somebody being pregnant. So somebody, could be praying for the best, but preparing for the worst. Somebody, could have been hiding a pregnancy, since March. Or something about March could be significant. We got 1967, so somebody could be born in 1967. I don't know if somebody's hiding the pregnancy from their mother or, somebody's first mother last name could start with a W. Something definitely, could take place within the next 3 days. There definitely is a Sagittarius involved. There could be a Capricorn involved as well. But we got a gold digger out here. So somebody's a gold digger. So somebody's digging for goals. Yeah, somebody definitely, could be focused on money out here. But yeah, like somebody, they were overly confident that, they could, hide a pregnancy. Or they, were overconfident, that, like they could, get money out of somebody. Or they were overconfident. Whatever they were overconfident in doing, they're about to find out the hard way that, like confidence didn't, cause them to be in this situation. Their pride, ego, and selfishness did. But yeah, somebody definitely is about to be surprised out here. And then we got heard it all before, heard it all before. Now it's over, 'cause your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Played the fool before. So yeah, somebody definitely could have played the fool before. They ain't playing the fool no more. Somebody's something about, somebody's name could be Sunshine, or somebody's last name could be Anderson. Something about, the sun shining. Yeah. But something definitely, could be a hard pill to swallow, or it's about to be. I don't know. Somebody, could be taking pills. Something about, somebody getting rid of a baby out here. But yeah, somebody's afraid now. Somebody's shook. Somebody's scared. There could be multiple people that could be, shook and scared when it comes to somebody. So this is like, like somebody knowing some stuff that, like, they're not supposed to know. We got a brother, so there's a brother involved. Yeah. Somebody doesn't talk to somebody anymore and they're mad. I don't know. Somebody, they don't talk to their brother anymore. Their brother is mad. We got an insurance policy. So something about, an insurance policy. I don't know. Somebody, try to get some type of insurance policy, on somebody. And it could backfire. Yeah, brother. So it's multiple brothers. Somebody could have, like 2 brothers. Somebody's brothers, could be losing respect for whoever this is. I don't know. Somebody, could try to get, like a brother or something to reach out to somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. But somebody, somebody's lying out here. Somebody, could have told, people multiple lies, and now people, somebody can no longer cover it up because, their cover is blown, but somebody's lying. But this is also, too, somebody's brother telling somebody, that, like, somebody's lying, so, somebody listening to other people. Well, we got taking a trip, so somebody definitely, could be taking a trip. Somebody, could be lying about, like, taking some type of trip out here. The joke's on them. So there is somebody that definitely could want to open up to somebody because they can no longer cover it up. Their cover is blown. We got a Virgo, so you could be a Virgo or there's a Virgo involved. Somebody definitely could be about to receive like some type of insight. There's also somebody or some people that are about to find out that, they barked up the wrong tree. Yep. So game on. So something about, game on. Somebody playing games. And, somebody's spiritual team could be like, all right, game on. But something about, somebody taking a trip out here. Somebody definitely, could be ashamed to show themselves because everybody, could be laughing at them. And somebody's a liar out here. Yeah. And somebody is being freed from whatever this is. We got an address. So somebody, could want to open up to somebody, somebody, could want to address, a hidden pregnancy, or somebody, could want to address, a situation. Somebody, could have, could have, like exposed somebody's address. Or somebody, could have given somebody's address. But somebody knows that they look stupid. Because somebody, could have went to the wrong house. Because that's what I just saw, wrong house. So somebody gave somebody an address. Somebody went to the wrong house. So somebody, This is a lie. This situation that went left. So something, that went left. So something about, like somebody taking a trip, and it went left. Or, it's going to go left. Or, this whole situation, that it done went left. It's out of control. But somebody definitely, deserves real love out here. Whoever this is, that's in massive regrets, they could regret the fact, that they didn't, have open communication. They weren't upfront, Somebody, could be having sexual thoughts out here. Somebody's assets could be at risk. Somebody's true colors are being exposed. And somebody's embarrassed. Lack of open communication, lack of communication. So somebody feels like that something's not fair. So going back to, why is all this happening to me, why am I the bad guy? Because that's who you made yourself to be. So somebody definitely could be trying to find reasons, like to be around somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. Or something about, like somebody lying, to people. Oh, they said that they were just pregnant, because they just wanted to be around me. Somebody got childhood trauma, that they need to that they need to heal from. And somebody definitely, doesn't need to apologize, like for their feelings. Somebody, could be a workaholic, maybe somebody, needs to, like slow down. But somebody definitely, will watch you reap what you have sown. But there's whoever this is, they're already reaping what they have sown. Whoever this is, they knew the whole time. So they knew the whole time, that somebody was pregnant, or they knew the whole time, they knew the whole time what was going on. They knew the whole time, you know, that, you know, yeah, the spell work was being done, or they knew the whole time. They knew the whole time about whatever it is that they knew. So we got communication is coming your way. So there is somebody that thinks it's not fair. And it has something to do, you know, with this communication coming somebody's way. We got mirroring your actions. So yeah, somebody, you know, like trying to mirror somebody's life, or, you know, somebody, Hold on, y'all. One fell on the floor. Somebody, you know, could have a lot of public support out here. So that's what somebody wanted. They wanted the public support, you know. So yeah, this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, is trying to leech off of somebody. Yeah, but if a man don't work, they don't eat. So somebody, you know, could have been trying to leech off of somebody's public support, leech off of somebody's energy, leech off of somebody's, yeah. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody's whole life force. You know, they were trying to leech off of somebody's whole life force out here. But it's something about, yeah, like going back to, yeah, they give me my money. So somebody, you know, could have gave somebody some money, you know, and yeah, like they didn't do what they were supposed to do with the money. Now their assets are at risk. Now somebody, you know, could be at risk of losing a home, a car, or whatever have you. Or yeah, they're already you know, yeah, losing stuff. But yeah, there could be some communication that could be coming somebody's way. And it definitely could have something to do, you know, with like some type of public support. So there could be somebody, you know, that, you know, could see the work that somebody does, you know, and yeah, somebody, you know, could receive some type of opportunity or something like that. But somebody, you know, yeah, with this lack of open communication or lack of communication, knowing the whole time, you know, yeah, they didn't know that they were stirring up a hornet's nest. So be aware, because yeah, there's some toxic energy that wants to come towards somebody. I feel like, yeah, like somebody wants to send somebody's way. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle that's ending. I just saw a chosen one. So yeah, you could be a chosen one. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Heavy Aquarius out here. Truth builds bridges, lies burn them. So yeah, somebody lied. Somebody, regardless of somebody's lack of open communication or lack of communication in general, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, could have, yeah, still knows, you know, that, yeah, somebody was lying out here. But it's about respect. So somebody, you know, could be about to, you know, like receive some respect out here. Somebody, yeah, there are some people that will watch somebody reap some respect. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, build a house out of all the bricks that they threw at somebody. And somebody definitely, yeah, lied about a relationship. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some details. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, whoever this is, you know, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, could have released this person, yeah, out of their energy. And whoever this person is, yeah, they've been hanging on to somebody's energy. So yeah, that's another reason why, yeah, somebody knows what's going on. So there is a significant loss that could be about to happen for somebody. Whoever this is, yeah, they could be having, you know, like wild thoughts about their outcome. So somebody definitely is being told, and like, to keep their emotions in check, because whatever this is or whatever's about to take place, it will be shocking. Somebody, whoever this is, that, yeah, like, that's angry or whatever, yeah, like, they angry because somebody knows what they deserve. I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, people, you know, could be losing respect for whoever this person is, because yeah, like, their story isn't adding up. So somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like, to, you know, don't stop believing. got a backstabber, so there's a backstabber. Somebody, you know, could be angry, you know, because, yeah, they got stabbed in the back. Or somebody, you know, could have lied and said, you know, that, yeah, like somebody's a backstabber. Somebody could be a Taurus, Gemini, cusper. Yeah. We got backstabber and then we got proof of wrongdoing. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been stabbed in the back. Or somebody, you know, stabbed somebody in the back, you know. And yeah, there's proof of wrongdoing. There goes that 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could be seeing that 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a countdown to a new beginning. You could also be seeing the angel number 333. Somebody definitely, yeah, abandoned their principles for money. But yeah, somebody knows that they took somebody for granted out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have left somebody hanging. This is somebody, you know, they could be reminiscing about the past, or yeah, whoever this is, you know, they took somebody for granted because yeah, they chose to be stuck in the past. Somebody, yeah, somebody claims that to still be in love with somebody. I just saw expect a call. So somebody definitely, yeah, could reach out to somebody, or yeah, they could try to get somebody to reach out to somebody. But whoever this person is, they're trying to get somebody to help them to soothe the karma. This is somebody that, yeah, took through the rock and now they're trying to play victim. And yeah, them playing victim, yeah, is only making it worse, you know? Yeah, whoever this is, they're suffering in silence out here. So be aware of, yeah, a devil in a new dress or a new suit. Yeah, whoever this is, they struggle with contentment. This person is never happy. But this person definitely, yeah, violated and mistreated somebody, you know? Yeah, they threw the rock and now, yeah, they're trying to play victim like that they were violated and mistreated. Or that's what they've been doing to people, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, like lying to people, you know, I'm the victim. They violated and mistreated me. Yeah, somebody defeated a narcissist out here. So whoever this narcissist is, yeah, they're suffering in silence. Because, yeah, you vibe too high for the foolishness. So, because, yeah, somebody, you know, could have defeated a narcissist, be aware of somebody trying to send somebody else in. You know what I mean? But, yeah, somebody, you know, a devil in a new dress or a new suit. Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 22. Yeah, symbol of balance, manifestation, and divine purpose. Somebody could be a master number 22. Somebody, you know, could be born on the 22nd of the month. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an F. There's somebody, yeah, that wants somebody to be confused about life, but nope, that ain't happening. Yeah, because somebody is protected out here. You could be seeing 444 a lot. Yeah, somebody's reliving the same old story out here. And yeah, somebody definitely is stronger than they appear. So somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to maintain, you know, set and maintain boundaries. Whoever this is, you know, that threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim. Yeah, they're praying for a miracle, but I feel like that, yeah, like their prayers aren't being heard. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, continue to be unshakable, continue to be resilient out here. Yeah, what God has for you is for you. Whoever this narcissist is, yeah, they think that their way is the right way, and now they want pity because of, yeah, like some type of unexpected life changes, you know, that, yeah, is taking place. We got a co-worker, so there could be a co-worker involved. Somebody's co-worker, you know, could always like undermine them. This co-worker, you know, could be, yeah, like a so-called, you know, competitor. Yeah, somebody, you know, could have been trying to undermine, you know, like somebody's, you know, like, yeah, undermining somebody's expertise or minimizing somebody's expertise out here. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, didn't want somebody to be supported by others. And, yeah, somebody's receiving public support. So, yeah, we got victory lap. Somebody, you know, could be hiding a disease from people as well. So, all this that I, you know, said, you know, like somebody hiding a pregnancy, somebody lying to their brothers or their family, somebody, you know, yeah, doing spell work, all this, somebody, you know, yeah, they could have said it, you know. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, watching a tarot card reading, you know, and yeah, or getting a tarot card reading, and yeah, like, yeah, they put their energy out there, you know, but then, yeah, when somebody picks up on their energy, yeah, they want to be mad, they want to be angry. Why do they know all this? Yeah. The fact of the matter is, yeah, whoever threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim, they just didn't know that they threw a rock in a spiritual fight. Yep. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be moving out of fear out here. Somebody, you know, could be moving from a small town to a big city. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they thought, you know, that, yeah, like doing all this or doing whatever they were doing to somebody was going to cause somebody to move out of fear. But yeah, somebody ain't scared because God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. Yeah. And yeah, because somebody, you know, has a high-ranking ancestor that's like, yeah, I think the freak not. Somebody's high-ranking ancestor definitely, yeah, could be, you know, yeah, causing a ruckus for somebody or some people. So yeah, victory lap. Somebody don't want no more parts. Somebody don't want no more parts. It's like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they put their energy out there and then, yeah, they receive the truth, you know, and yeah, they don't want no more parts. So there could be an apology, you know, they could be coming somebody's way. Somebody definitely, yeah, done something strange for some change out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have lied and said that somebody did something strange for change. And yeah, they twisted some facts to make themselves look better. The fact of the matter is, yeah, them twisting facts to try to make themselves look better, yeah, it only made matters worse. Because whoever this is, yeah, all they were doing was craving attention. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have done something, excuse me, something strange for some change. Out of attention. But yeah, somebody's mental health is definitely, yeah, deteriorating out here. Somebody, you know, could try to apologize, but yeah, like they're still gonna try to play victim. Well, I felt violated and mistreated. That's why I did what I did. Something about, yeah, this is significant. So, somebody, you know, could be moving out of fear. Maybe somebody, you know, was getting death threats or something like that. Maybe somebody, you know, was sending somebody death threats and they thought, yeah, that somebody was gonna move. Now they're the ones moving out of fear. But something about, yeah, somebody ending something. So I don't know. Somebody's high-ranking ancestor could be like, yeah, it's your decision. Do you want me to end this? But it's gonna be ended though, and it might get grimy and gritty, but it's gonna end. You know, so yeah, somebody, you know, it's your decision when it comes to your, like, something ending out here. Or something, you know, could end in, yeah, like death. So I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, has a choice, you know, yeah, walk away or, yeah, death. Or something is going to end in death. So maybe that's why somebody, you know, could be moving out of fear. But yeah, how you going to fold something that don't bend? Yeah, somebody's relentless out here. Somebody doesn't want to, yeah, acknowledge their part in some type of situation, and they definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, you know, like some bad news out here. Somebody's sick, yeah. Black magic definitely, yeah, could have made them sick. So, or somebody, could be finding that out, Wow, so somebody definitely, could be letting go of control out here. You could be seeing 555. There's a change that's about to take place as well. Some eyes are opening up to a situation out here. Somebody definitely, could have been gang stalking somebody. Somebody, could be moving out of fear, because they were gang stalking. Wow. There's a lot of he said, she said going on, but yeah, what did God say? So whatever he said, she said, yeah, it don't matter. So yeah, a lot of people, could be, could be, like talking, but yeah, they ain't saying shit, yeah. A lot of people could be talking about, black magic making somebody sick. Yeah, somebody or some people, you definitely, judge somebody based off of what other people said. So somebody definitely, is being told, like to trust their gut out here when it comes to, making a decision. We got tax evasion. So somebody, could have been evading taxes. Black magic could have made somebody sick. Somebody, evading taxes, That could be why somebody's moving out of fear, going back to, that bankruptcy. But yeah, all this because, whoever these people are, they were trying to interfere with God's work. So they judge somebody based off of doing tarot or getting readings or whatever, they base somebody off of as far as their spirituality. Yeah. But judge ye not, lest ye shall be judged. And evidently, somebody's doing something right. If they was doing something wrong, they probably will be learning some type of lesson like whoever these people are. But yeah. There could be people, they could have told somebody, they just want to use you, But yeah, somebody, they realize that they listen to the wrong people. Somebody definitely needs to be aware because there is somebody that possibly, just wants to use them, but we already picked that energy up. Yeah, whoever this is, they're trying to interfere with God's work. So somebody definitely, could receive a phone call. Somebody, could receive, like some type of message out here. Or somebody, could receive an invitation. But be aware, of, an invitation. Because I don't like it. But somebody, could want to have a truthful and honest conversation. There definitely, could be somebody, that could be destined, like to reunite with somebody as well. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an M. But yeah, somebody definitely, is eating their words. Or somebody's about to eat their words. Or there's people, that judge somebody based off of, what other people said. Yeah, and now they're eating their words. Somebody, could be moving from a small town to a big city. Or somebody, could be moving from, like a big city to a small town. We got an unloyal and selfish family member. There's an unloyal and selfish family member that's involved. That could be possibly, trying to move. Yeah, because they pointed the finger in the wrong direction. So somebody's unloyal, selfish family members, could have been doing, spell work on somebody, and like they pointed the finger, in the high vibing, divine feminine, divine masculine's way. But yeah, what's done can't be undone. So somebody took somebody for granted, it can't be undone. Somebody threw the rock and now they're playing victim, or they want to play victim, what's done can't be undone. Somebody definitely, needs to protect their personal space. There's also somebody, that they could be repeating a karmic cycle, or be aware, of a devil in a new dress or suit trying to get somebody to repeat a karmic cycle. But somebody done already repeated a karmic cycle, and what's done can't be undone. Somebody, could be the last to find out, that, they defeated a narcissist. Or they could be the last to find out, that somebody, is moving out of fear. Mm-hmm. Somebody or people, you know, could be the last to find out that somebody, that somebody's marriage could be fraudulent. Somebody definitely, yeah, is moving for sure. But something about, yeah, somebody's address. So somebody, you know, could be moving because, you know, yeah, people can know somebody's address. Or that, you know, somebody, you know, could just be moving, you know, because, yeah, they receive, you know, like a opportunity, you know, to, you know, for a career or a job. Or somebody, you know, could just be moving, you know, yeah, that's a part of somebody's level up. But we got job loss, financial loss. So somebody, you know, yeah, could be moving because of that. Or somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, move in with somebody. So maybe somebody definitely, yeah, needs to protect their personal space. We got a Cancer. So the black magic that could have made somebody sick, yeah, somebody could be sick with cancer out here. So somebody, you know, could have been trying to, yeah, project some cancer on somebody. So going back to, yeah, like somebody trying to do some type of spell work on somebody's food or drinks or whatever they were trying to do. But we got a Capricorn Aquarius cusper. So there's a Capricorn Aquarius cusper that's involved. This upcoming change that's coming for somebody is, yeah, for somebody's highest good out here. It's just like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like doing death spells or health spells, you know, and yeah, like somebody's high-ranking ancestors is like, oh, okay, well, we'll just, you know, turn the table, you know, so yeah, whatever you're throwing over there, yeah, you'll just get it, or your mama will just get it, or yeah. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get blindsided by a letter from the justice system out here. But whoever this is, yeah, they showed fake love to somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they have an ally on their team. There's a high-ranking spiritual ancestor, you know. Excuse me, high-ranking ancestor that's, you know, yeah, on somebody's team. But yeah, somebody also has a physical ally on their team. So somebody, you know, could receive some type of message, you know, from, yeah, like whoever this ally is on somebody's team. But yeah, somebody's ancestors are definitely, yeah, coming in like a wrecking ball on somebody or some people. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that are jealous of somebody. There's somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, could have been in a relationship with, you know, it was jealous. Yeah, it could be a karmic masculine. There's a karmic masculine, you know, that could be being blindsided by a letter from the government or a letter from the justice system. But we got cycle ending. So yeah, there is a cycle that definitely, yeah, is ending. And then we got be careful what you wish for. So yeah, whatever they wished for, they're about to get it, but not in the way that they wished for it. But yeah, somebody, you know, could have been like, yeah, they could have went to their spiritual team and it's like, yeah, I just need y'all to wipe it clean, you know, fresh start. It's over. Yeah. So somebody's spiritual team is like, yeah, somebody's ancestors is like, all right, be careful what you wish for because we about to do it. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a D. Divine feminine, divine masculine. But something about, yeah, like somebody going to the doctor. Somebody could be from Maryland. Something about, yeah, some DMs. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is scared because they know that you will receive this information. And then we got March. Something about, yeah, like somebody hiding a pregnancy or something about, yeah, like somebody being pregnant. I don't know. But something happened in March. We got a feminine energy too. Yeah, their pride leads to their downfall. So somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like, yeah, like to continue, you know, to embrace your creativity. But with this divine feminine, divine masculine coming out and all this stuff, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, was trying to steal somebody's creativity. Somebody was trying to steal somebody's whole life force. Somebody was trying to suck somebody dry. You know what I mean? people in general, you know. This could be people that somebody don't even know, you know. Yeah, I just saw a love spell, so somebody definitely, yeah, could have done a love spell. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is overthinking past decisions out here. We got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Whoever these people are, yeah, their back is against the wall. But these could be people, you know, that, yeah, they wanted your back against the wall. These are people that, yeah, quick to point out, you know, like somebody's flaws. But yeah, not wanting to, you know, look in the mirror. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, knows that they got to go through it, you know, like to get to it. We got a Libra, so you could be a Libra heavy Aquarius energy. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. Something about the police department, the fire department. So, something about the evening time. So something could be happening in the evening time. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, they could be tired of seeing, you know, like the police, or, you know, they could be tired of seeing ambulances and fire trucks, or, yeah, somebody could be seeing a lot of ambulances and fire trucks. But yeah, somebody needs to continue to prioritize, you know, their purpose over their wealth. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, justice is on your side. There are people that, yeah, that don't know somebody that thinks that they know somebody. There are definitely, yeah, people, you know, that, yeah, we're playing two sides. Somebody possibly somebody thinks that they know where somebody lives, but somebody definitely, yeah, they don't know where somebody lives. I mean, somebody could, but at the end of the day, I feel like that, somebody could be eating their words, because, yeah, they think that they know somebody. They think that they know where somebody lives, but they don't. You could be seeing the angel number 777. Keep seeing the expect the call card. So yeah, something about, yeah, expecting a call. We got deceitful brother. So yeah, there's a deceitful brother involved. We got booby trap. So somebody definitely, yeah, could fall in a booby trap. But this is like, yeah, like somebody trying to set a booby trap because they want somebody to go against their personal beliefs. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, they're trying to interfere with God's work, whoever these people are. So yeah, somebody definitely needs to stay true to themselves, because yeah, they deserve everything, you know, that's coming their way. Yep, there's a physical shakeup that's getting ready to take place. And yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, has substance abuse issues out here. So there are some people that want somebody to go against their personal beliefs, and it has something to do, you know, with substance abuse issues. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have judged somebody based off of what other people said. So other people thought that they knew somebody, but yeah, everybody's eating their words. But yeah, we got spiritual abundance. It's on its way to somebody. We got an imposter syndrome. So yeah, somebody got an imposter out here that basically, yeah, set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. Yeah, we got the full moon. So somebody, you know, could have done, yeah, set themselves up for failure when they did whatever they did on the full moon. But yeah, you don't have to wait for an apology because it's here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been on some type of money-making scheme. Yeah, that's the person that's on, you know, an emotional roller coaster. So somebody's about to receive a spiritual badge of honor. And yeah, there is some respect that's about to be put on somebody's name out here. Wow. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.